Hello guys, hi, how are you, and welcome to my channel again. Today I'll be making oxtail stew. The video is very explanatory enough for you to understand. Watch and you will have a full details of how I make this delicious soup. So while I'm making this stew, I'm going to tell you a story. How many of us started their business from out of a place of passion? This is the story that goes with my catering business. I started from a place of passion. It could be any business of your choice. Which of your business started out of passion? You can share with me in the comment section. I started my catering business just with the love of cooking. I love cooking. And funny enough, when I was in my secondary school days, I could cook, but I didn't see it as a passion. I lived around the house. I try to avoid some domestic chores. I'm always forced to do the cooking. And then growing up in Ogun State, Abeokuta to be precise, I grew up with my auntie at some point when I was in high school, and she taught me, or the discipline behind it made me love cooking. So cooking all the time, and as at then, she loved having a fresh food. So we have no choice but to cook every day. So this cooking business of mine started from a place of love, of cooking, passion, and I never knew it's going to be a source of income at some point. It was just the fun of cooking for friends and family. So starting your business, what do you think about your business? Were you at some point thinking that when you start your business, you have a large sum of friends and family, church members that are going to be your main or your first customers? Newsflash, were you shocked when you eventually started and you find out that none of these church member, huge friends of yours that you go to party or you go on holiday with are actually your main first customers, or they are one of those people that helped you and showed you the way step by steps and everything that you need to pass by or even buy from you in order to encourage you. Anyway, that is part of life. That is one of the first lessons you learn as a small business owner, or should I say, as an entrepreneur. You don't always, you shouldn't, or I'm not saying everybody is bad. I'm not saying everybody would not patronize you. I'm just saying do not rely on your friends and family to be your main or your key customers when you're starting up as an entrepreneur or as a business owner. For me, my own business started as from a place of passion. I usually cook for friends and family when they have events. So when they have events, when I cook for them, eventually it's actually free then. It's just from a place of fun. Oh hi Sean, can you please help me to cook this, help me to cook that? And I do it just for the fun of cooking. But the review, the outpour of love and the beautiful feelings of the reviews they give me after, sometimes I'm not in the party, sometimes maybe I just help a flatmate to cook then, and she just take it down to family function or small gathering places of work, and the outpour of review she comes back to tell me, it's a beautiful feeling. It's actually something you will be happy that, oh, something getting this. And at some point in life, I just know, very inquisitive. I walk into bookstore, I started buying different kind of motivational book like Rich Dad Poor Dad. I read this book by Pastor Sam Adeyemi. If you're not in Nigeria, you can Google it. The book says start with what you have. Things like that were just coming into my head and giving me idea that look here, you could actually make an income, extra income from cooking, and that is how I catch the bug. I started cooking, I turned it into a business. Later on in my storytelling, I'm going to tell you how I came up about the name Ishasu Catering and how I'm able to figure out recipe, pricing, and all that. Those are one of the challenges I'm going to come up with when you're starting up a business, especially when you do not have a mentor in the field of cooking. So with me, I figured all this out by myself. The pricing, the recipe. As a kitchen owner business, it's good for you to have a recipe. Anyway, guys, I hope you like my storytelling and I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to share my video, like, leave a comment, and I'm going to continue my story in the next episode. Hope to see you soon. Thank you for watching and bye bye.